Hey, my name is Karyn Medeiros. I am founder of Manifest Her, and I am a best-selling author of Manifest Like a Badass. So in this video, I want to give you a few tips on how you can manifest a new car. So I thought, let's pick something that we can focus on. So if you are in the market for a new car, I want you to write these tips down. I have 7 tips for you. I want you to write them down, and then I want you to go and I want you to do them. I want you to go and take action. So, number 1 is I want you to choose the car that you want. So, if I said to you, listen, whatever car you want, I will give you the money. We'll go to the dealership. We will get it. But you have to tell me what car you want. So, you don't want to just manifest a new car. You want to manifest the specific one that you want. Okay. So even if you know, like, oh, the monthly payments on that one are $100 more than we could ever afford. So I know that I can't have that one. So I'm going to settle for this. I want you to change that. And I want you to write down the car that you want. Then what I want you to do is I want you to either go to the dealership or get onto the dealership's website. And I want you to now build that car. So I want you to write down and figure out what color of car do you want, what make, what model, what color of interior do you want, what year do you want, what special features do you want? Do you want a sports package? Do you want just a basic? Like, do you want a sunroof? Like, what are those features? So I want you to go and I want you to build it on the website or go into the dealership and say, this is the car that I want. These are the features from color to make and everything. And then build it to see how much it is. Then whether you go to the dealership or whether you're online, I want you to go into the dealership and I want you to test drive the car. Okay. Try to test drive try to see if they have one at the dealership that is very similar to the exact one you want. So if you want one that has brown leather interior, I want you to ask them, listen, do you have one that I could test drive that has, brown leather interior that has everything that you need? Because when you are in there and you are test driving it, I want you to feel like this is your car. I want you to remember the feeling of you driving it and being like, yes, like this is my car. And then I want you to remember that feeling. Number 4, then I want you to take a picture of you in the car. So take a couple selfies of you in the car, take pictures of the car. If you can find a car that is like very, very similar to what you want. And then I want you to get the people at the dealership or your friend or whoever you are with, your spouse, to take pictures of you in the car, pretending you're driving in the car, you're outside of the car. So it looks like this is your car already. Okay. Number 5, I want you to print that picture. So I want you to save that picture as your screensaver. I want you to always be looking at those pictures. And then I want you to go and I want you to print it out so you can place that picture everywhere. Now, anything that I really want to manifest, I will print my picture out and I'll go to Walmart and pay the, I don't know, whatever, $1.25 that it costs to print it. And I like doing that because to me, when I have a printed picture, it's like it's already happened versus me printing it on a piece of paper. I know that I'm the one that printed it. And with a picture, it just looks like it's a picture. It's already happened. It's in the past, right? And then I want you to put it everywhere. So I would print multiple pictures and I would put them in places where traffic is heavy for you. So wherever you go, if you're always in the kitchen, then I want you to put one in the kitchen. I want you to put one in your car. I want you to put one on your nightside table. So every time you go to sleep, every time you wake up, you're always going to see that. Number 6 is I want you to make room for it. So if you already have a car, I want you to make room for the new car. So something that you could do is figure out, 1, are you going to trade that car in or are you going to sell it? Now, if you're going to sell it, making room for it is doing the research of how much you would sell it for. So figure out how much you'd sell it for, where would you sell it? Where would you post it? And write like if you were posting it on Marketplace or you're posting it in Auto Trader or wherever you would post it online, I want you to write out what that ad would be. So it's all ready to go. I want you to, if the dealership or somebody said, yes, I'll buy your car tomorrow, I want that car to be ready to be gone. So you're making room for that new car to come in because you're getting ready for this car to go out. Do you understand that you're doing those steps? And that's what it's all about, is getting into the energy of those steps that you need to do. Because your brain does not know what's real or fake. All it knows is what you tell it. So if the actions and the energy of you are so excited and your vibration is so high because you're like, I'm getting this new car, this is what it looks like, I've already drove it, I feel it, and all of that stuff, then the energy is you're taking your old car and you're getting ready to either trade it in or to sell it. Those two work together, right? And then lastly, I want you to show gratitude for the car that you already have. So even if you don't care for it, it's a piece of junk, it's not reliable, and you're like, this car, I want you to back up a little bit and I want you to remember when you got the car, right? How was that feeling? What was that feeling when you got that old car? I want you to remember and show gratitude that that car right now gets you from A to B, even if it's not all the time, but that you're lucky that you actually have a car, that you're not taking the bus, you're not walking, you're not spending on money of that. And then I want you to start treating the car that you have, I want you to start treating that like it was your new car. So if your new car, whatever your new car is, I want you to pretend that this is the car that you're driving is that new car. And think of things of like, what would I do when I get my new car? How would I treat it? Would I wash it once a week? Would I wash it once a month? Would I keep it really clean? Would I put, garbage bags in there now so kids in the back could actually use them? Would I stock up my drawer in the front? What is that called? I can't remember. Would I stock that with certain stuff? Whatever you would do, I want you to pretend that this is your new car and just get in that feeling. If you follow all of those steps, what you'll start to see is you'll start to see that car that you want around you. Everywhere you notice, you'll be like, oh my God, there it is. Oh my God, there it is. And now you're aware of like, wow, this car is everywhere. The reason why it's like that. So before you've like never seen it, it's, every so often, excuse me. And the reason why you're seeing it now is because the universe is testing you to see if you show gratitude and excitement for that car, or if you are showing any type of jealousy. Jealousy, the vibration of jealousy is very low. And we want our vibration to be very high. So when you start to see the car that, of your dreams, or the next car that you want, I want you to be like, that is for me. That is for me. So I want you to always repeat that whenever you say that is for me, meaning like that is mine. That is my car. It's here, just waiting for it. I got to tie up some loose ends here, which I'm working on. And that is for me. So I hope that helped. I would love for you to share any success stories, because I know that if you really do implement these steps, you're going to be mind blown and being like, oh my God, that really worked. And I am now driving the car that I wanted to drive. So when you do, come back, let me know, share the story. I would absolutely love that. And if you got some value out of this video, please make sure you smash that like button, smash that subscribe button. I have videos dropping every single week, and I'll see you soon.